turn to ban. Radiant team ban. Infamous turn to ban. Radiant team ban. Infamous turn to pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick.
Clockwork!
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Infamous turn to pick.
Treant Protector.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick.
Windranger at your service.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Infamous turn to ban.
Void Incarnate.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Infamous turn to ban. Radiant team ban. Infamous turn to ban. Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick. Infamous turn to pick.
Legion Commander.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick.
Gyrocopter!
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Infamous turn to pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Infamous turn to ban.
Dusk.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. 10 seconds remaining. Infamous, turn to ban. Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Infamous, turn to pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick.
Invoker.
Ten seconds remaining. Choose your hero.
Try harder.
See you later, nerds.
Beast bomb. Not what you expected?
Prepare for battle.
Ding, 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 mother! Ding, 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 See you later,
Tell me
nerds.
someone saw that.
See you later, nerds.
Not what you expected?
Friends, let us skirmish.
Kips, I'm just gonna interrupt you really fast here because your party got the wrong thing open. Casting, I'm hearing double. Gotta be the team, not the party.
Nobody ever told me to do.
Oh. Alright, there we go. Oh, really?
I guess I haven't been in parties with my... That is it.
Well, I
That could be.
Independently joining lobbies.
Holy moly!
Alright, where was I? Yeah, the role of favorites is not always... Not all teams like that. And I think that Quincy who has taken to that role very
Tell
naturally.
me someone saw that. Not what you expected?
Because we do have a lot of comfort picks. Faker plays quite a bit of that Invoker. They like to pair it up with an Elder Titan usually. A very dramatic experience. What can happen? Pakazs obviously, he loves his gyrocopter. Then, Quinn's Void Spirit is actually just so terrifying. A big thing that they're gonna have to try to do is make sure, yeah, they can tell.
Wow!
Vision on the side, but they need to find a way to slow down Quinn, because if Quinn gets this opportunity to start accelerating, it is going to be so difficult for them. And the same thing could be said about Lelis too. If Lelis is having a really good time, it just makes so much space for YawaR. So I've seen several times now that YawaR has gotten pushed out of lane, putting so much pressure on him, but it doesn't matter if they get this opportunity in mid-game, able to make the space and bounce back.
And this timing spike of Quinn with... I've seen how he lanes this hero. This man is... During the Great American Rivalry, I think they picked him this Void Spirit about half of the time. You know what? I guess they're not done with it. And it's going to help a lot in getting these... There's one thing that Void Spirit's good at, it's people. And if good at is holding them still for, say, great combination. Or it needs his opportunity.
It'll be very interesting to watch the two of these duke it out. It feels like this bottom lane's a little bit weak, right? You've got 2 melee against the Ranger and, of course, Tusk. Although, with the tag team, you can do a decent amount of damage, but Michael's just constantly going to be plinking away here. Art's just going to have to do the best he can.
Yeah, SVG is going to try and soak as much of that damage for his spec as possible. YawaR has to tank all of it, so he's going to have to ferry in so Tusk, at least tag team will
Come and fight me!
Got that in the fact back. Oh gosh, we've got the first blood where Lelis gets taken out. But a battery assault, maybe just sitting a little too low there.
I see I took a Cheater's pen as a curse with me to NA.
It's fine, we caught the tail end of that.
I mean, we were warned, weren't we, about the aggression of the player.
Yes, he ping out exactly what he wants. In fact, they're going to start making some moves over here on MSS. He doesn't have that Icarus dive yet. He's just level 1, and they'll just chase him down. They need maybe 1 or 2 more hits, and there it is. Accel taking some tower damage, though, as Michael gets a kill on YawaR in the other lane. Oh, Accel very lucky that he has that Fairy Fire. Hoping to get that kill, but quite fast enough with this little clockwork. And immediately passes off, grabs the solve.
With the pressure on his bottom lane as well, SVG can't actually go into a very relaxed living on build. You don't see that very often way, but he has to go Leech Seed grasp just means that Lelis is not going to get going to have to get it out on his own.
I think as they get more levels, right? Because level 1 Phoenix, what is Phoenix gonna do? He's just gonna be able to go throw out fire spirits. That's not very helpful. It's good harass, but it's not going to be as effective as like a clockwork and a gyrocopter especially. So I think if they just play a little bit more carefully, this should be absolutely fine. In fact, Accel may be biting off a little bit more than he can chew. Walks off, and again, he's gonna have to get some more regen ferried out to him. Any hits earlier. Wow.
Yeah, that's his. I'm keeping one eye over him. By the way, we're not going to
Not for you.
is a Quasrex unless he's only got this put up lane. So,
I wouldn't be surprised if he did move into that. fine. He's a little clocky boy.
Oh yeah. Look at how low he is, and Mrs. is just still like, you know what? I don't actually want to.
He's a phoenix. What is he gonna do to a clockwork right now by himself? I mean, if Lelis came over, perhaps. There it is. All right, never mind. Goes for the trying to go for the suicide play, not. This does open the doors a little bit here, where Pakazs has to be a bit careful. Haven't skilled that second point just yet. I'm guessing most likely gonna go for an Icarus dive, but could opt to obviously go well. A bit of a scuffle over here for the rune. Quinn still managing to grab it, and we have a rotation now. Quinn's gonna get turned around, trying to go over here to the high ground. Changes his mind though, because he does know that there's 3 people here. Living armor will keep him alive a little bit longer. Bottle through it. Head back over. Those pings.
SVG does opt to spread out his chances a little. Well, that does.
Oh, the shards.
Let us fight.
Trading in situations like this.
Valiant effort, but over diving in the mid lane. Yeah, Faker trying to run away, trying to juke, and he does manage to predict the correct turn here. Sitting a bit low. I don't know if you want to although he only has enough mana for that to simulate right now, so. Back off. 5-minute runes coming up though, infamous. Oh, the swoop coming out from MSS, not quite there though.
Every coin helps.
YawaR trying to man fight against Papita and Michael. Got the Nature's Grasp to slow them down a little bit. Snowball will deliver Papita over to the wave. Both of them sitting quite low. We do have a bottle though on Papita. He'll be able to heal up. Ranger might have to walk home though.
He's going to have to keep status up. Same goes for Clockwork. Quinn is going to dive mid as soon as he can.
But aggressive. He's just chilling, waiting for that 6-minute rune. Is going for the bottom one, and looks like he gets lucky. He does get the regen. Michael not gonna be able to snap it away from him. Are sitting very low down here.
I have bunching for you.
So they have a salve. All right, fed a salve by SVG. What a good team.
Yeah, he's just tanking everything.
Levels up here. Lelis sitting at level 5 right now. Pakazs level higher.
Rotation's coming from bot.
From a mile away, it feels like. Baker turns around though, says maybe we can grab Quinn, but the big person they want is YawaR, who's got very mana. Does have some wand charges, but overall just very inefficient. They don't manage to get anything done as both of the mids lane. Right back again.
Still a win for Quinn here, I think. He was farming off the side while this happened. Walked the entire way down.
Accel? They grab the Phoenix at the...
Dive, by the way.
There it is. And that's a dead Faker.
Each moment of your life.
Yeah. What can you do as an invoker?
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Ghost walk and hope that he doesn't find you. It doesn't have protection, but... Classic Quinn in the mid lane. If you don't have someone who's going to be able to gank him, he is just going to
Dire's
start
middle tower is under
accelerate.
attack. Dire's structures are
Again, I think this is
Oh! Call down here in the top lanes. They're going to chase after Lelis and MSS. I'm not sure they want to go for this dive. Accel's taking too much damage from the tower, plus the Sun Ray. Lelis will clean up, says thank you very much. Don't have enough mana, though, here for the duelist. Faker makes his own rotation. MSS now, I think he's just gone a little bit too far, so he'll be next to fall.
Is under attack.
And I think that Papazs is really leaning into this over-aggressive reputation. You can see them turning around and being like, alright, this man went too far now. Oh, no, he didn't.
I don't even think he's leaning into it. I think this is just how Pakazs is.
No, but I mean, like, he's wasn't being incareful there. He knew his teammate was coming.
out to the mid lane here from SS. The jump forward over into Michael is going to drag him right back in again. They do have that magic damage, so the wind run's not going to save Michael. Manages to go land that shackle. Quinn just on the hunt has the steps. And at the same time, Pakazs gets a kill on Lelis in the top lane.
I still think that's okay for Lelis. The problem is that he's going to have trouble getting targets, but once he does, it's still the same old story. Because Quinn going to have to damage. He's going
Dyer's
to be
middle tower is under attack.
I don't know about this. Papita gets dragged in immediately. Does have the snowball though. It's gonna go right over here to SVG. SVG sitting at level 5, so it looks like he's gonna just get punched up into the air and get chopped down at the same time. But this is breathing room for YawaR.
At this time they were ready for Quinn, but that's 4 heroes, as you say. Immediate breathing.
They have dust. Oh, Faker, my friend. You thought you were safe, but you cannot hide from them.
I push the future ever further.
A little bit low on mana. Looks like he's not going to be making that dive on Accel at this time.
And I feel bad for this. I presume that he's still going to after this. He is not making it at all right.
Struggling when you consider CS.
Oh,
Accel? Alright, Accel. Alright.
Lelis is like, couldn't you wait?
If you look
Yeah, he wanted that dual damage, huh?
I want to press R on something. Thought we had a team.
It's a +1. They could maybe make some moves over onto Pakazs, but Quinn and making their way over. They know that he's alone right now. Quinn doesn't even bother to be shy about it, just immediately shows up. Starts waving hello to Pakazs here. Astral Step, open up with the Astral. And there's just so much damage. They'll be able to go take down Pakazs. Lelis doesn't even get the chance to get the duel, and Faker, though, following up. Lelis looking for this opportunity, but he's going to get held over to the side as they'll get themselves a cleanup kill on SVG. Accel looking to chase after Lelis. YawaR, though, he's haunted in. He's got his eyes on Faker. They draw him right back in again, and they'll find themselves yet another kill. The Icarus die plus an egg. It looks really, really nice here. Papita just burning to death over on the side. Michael trying his best. Does manage to get the shackle, but he's still going to get taken down here as Papita gets swooped upon. YawaR's on a triple kill. He wants some more. Can he get it? It's gonna be Quinn who cleans it up, and the only one who's left alive is the gyrocopter.
Dyer's top tower is under attack.
Dive. And Lelis
Radiant's
was
middle
clearly
tower
holding
is
his
under
rule at
attack.
the start there, only to get met by a very unfortunate EMP. It's like, man, did I hold it for this? Because I think they definitely could have. No, the more in. I
Radiant's middle
next
tower
one.
is under
Kill this
attack.
one.
Dyer's top tower is under attack.
I mean, either way you're winning, right? But it would be nice if you got a little extra damage here, especially when they present themselves on a platter like that to you.
Dyer's top tower is under
Infamous is
attack.
in a
Dyer's
world
top
of trouble
tower
right now. They have no easy way to
Dyer's
break the
middle tower has
and
been denied.
YawaR now has his entire kingdom to his up on the top side of the map. Well, this does not.
They have the lockdown here for Quinn. Oh, but he jumps away at the last second. That hookshot could have been so good. Icarus dive getting thrown up here. SVG gets pushed back just a little bit. Accel, though, looks like he's going to be the sacrifice as they go right back in again. Just like that, they lose their brave little toaster.
That could have gone much, much worse. But this is not the type of... You invested so much in having a liner and
Dyer's middle tower is under attack.
And he doesn't get to do anything with it.
When he's still hunting, Papita dragged back with the Sunray, manages to go get that hit, and that ends up being a kill. Going to the side here. Doesn't feel like Papita's going to be able to survive this, though. It's a nice shards, but just not enough. As SVG, look how fast he is. He's thinking about trying to chase after Michael, but not going to be able to quite close the gap. Still holding on to that overgrowth, though, so if they decide to get very aggressive, they could punish this, because they do have Phoenix Egg as well, and Lelis is always looking for a duel, even has his soul ring online, so he'll make sure he's got that mana. Egg immediately comes out. They get too nervous. Lelis finds himself a Faker. We'll go in for the duel. Easy duel damage. Another kill here. Pakazs shows up. Could make some moves. Yeah, the TP's coming out from Quinn. He wants this. Pakazs, Sunray, the slow, and and then they're gonna follow up with Quinn. He's here just in time, but there's gonna be a snowball. Buys a little bit more time as they'll go right back in again. Pakazs is dead. Lelis gets himself a double kill. Now Papita left all alone. There's so many heroes bullying our poor little potato here. YawaR just slowly chasing after him. Who's gonna get the hit? Is it gonna be Quinn? Is it gonna be Lelis? Which one? It's gonna be Quinn with the GG branches too.
Death has consequences.
Wow. And this is a slog. I said that, well, you know, Infamous have the pick-off potential, Quincy crew have the team fight. If you keep running at them like this, you keep giving them the team fights, and it's so hard if you're Infamous because you know you need a tower, you need a breakthrough somewhere. So anytime you see somebody, you want to run after them. It's just not going to help you in this case because they have so much sustain and area to have.
Well, this is another kill for Quinn. I have to say that in a lot of the games that we've been seeing, especially Quinn and Brow, like especially hyper aggressive. Especially, you know, even if their lane's not going super great, they just start going, and as soon as they get any sort of an advantage, they just don't stop. You can't go anywhere without having to deal with these guys. And in this case, like you said, Infamous, they need some breathing room. They don't have the territory, right? All the tier 1s are still up, but they're just not finding it because of the aggression that we're seeing with these particular, you know, lineups with this draft.
And
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Very, very soon.
Lelis? Nope.
A little advice. Stay.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
There's one of those. Carry least. And
Great pickup.
no.
Can't get MSS. He's
Bounty.
tanky for that strike.
At the very least, bounty rune. And a kill, but look at how far forward YawaR is farmed. Quincy crew knows exactly how much space. Just that single. Let's face it.
Michael? Try to save him with the snowball, but SVG is here as well to pop the overgrowth in. From downtown in comes Accel, but you don't have the lockdown for this Void Spirit now. Accel just taking a bath in all of this sun's glory right now. Does not feel good. He should fall here. One more hit. Who's gonna get it? SVG is trying to let Lelis get the duel. What a bro. And there it is.
Oh, I thought he was body blocking him.
I mean, he could have been griefing him a little bit, but I think it was probably for that.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Pakazs immediately TPs away. Doesn't want anything to do with this.
And this is much more how they need to play it now. If you see one of your teammates dying, you run towards the nearby tower and you start hitting it. Just deal some chip damage. The only problem with this strat is that normally that would get you a tower in 2 or 3 rounds. This time, you're up against SVG, who is leveling living armor right now.
Make it very difficult, especially when you line. There's a Hanzo coming in, and they found Pakazs. They do manage to have the snowball nearby. They didn't realize that. He had a invisible rune here, but Pakazs is just not going to be able to stand up to them. There's too much damage. Although in comes Faker, trying to buy a little bit more time. He's got that. He's going to pops right over into the corner, exactly where the gyrocopter is. Quinn now not looking so healthy. I don't believe he's going to survive this one, so we'll pay for it with his life. Still chasing here, hopefully trying to get MSS. He's already used pretty much everything. Does have the egg though if he needs to use it, but he doesn't have the support from the rest of the team. Looks like he is gonna go for it because it comes Lelis and he wants this duel over onto Michael. That's a little bit more duel victory. Looks like we're gonna end up losing the Phoenix, but they'll be able to go and get themselves a double kill on the Legion Commander anyways.
Slaughter. Quinn's in a little bit deep there, but I think he knows it at this point. Pretty much any all of the time that he needs to buy for the Spectre has already happened. YawaR's got a Yasha. I don't think there's another time.
Oh my god.
Lelis?
Faker!
Your numbers mean nothing.
Pobrecito. He did not see that one coming, but I think he will from now on.
Hey, it was about time for Lelis to get a bit better.
Wasn't even that. He just shouldn't be sitting that low. You don't know where the Legion Commander is. You don't know where Quinn is. You're just begging them to give you a free kill here. Pakazs in the bottom lane. Well, we know where Quinn is now.
Your time.
The meme hammer coming in hot. They have the blink on Lelis, but looks like gonna allow Papita to live.
For now.
For now, right. Next time they might not be as lucky.
And I think Infamous made a bit of a mistake. They're warding here, hold that thought, Quinn. I'm not going to get to say anything this game, am I?
Maybe eventually, maybe at the end. Quinn, they still managed to get the kill, but he will fall to Michael. You are joining in now, and just slowly but surely chasing after Papita. I'm not sure what those shards are. Oh, because Lelis is on the way. Lelis wants a duel. They're not gonna let him stick around. Okay, maybe the Phoenix though. MSS spotting it, immediately jumping forward. There's no wind run here, and that's a lot of damage coming out here with the Phoenix, but they'll save him a little bit longer with the Snowball. So no dual damage this time, but they immediately go pop the egg. Lelis still gets himself a kill. Would have really liked that damage too, but that's all right. He'll settle for a double kill.
Dire's top tower is under
So
attack.
what I was going to say was that I think Infamous really underestimated the use of their vision. They had an entire line of wards down here, as well as one more near the mid tower, because they were hoping, you know, we see them coming in when we go to take a tower. The problem is they never really got to start any towers at all. You don't need to watch their rotations when they're on your side of the map all the time. Feels like they made a good attempt at getting a grip on this game through vision, but it doesn't
Ganker. Yeah, right into it. Plus a duel, plus the meme hammer. What are we at here, Lelis? 50 extra damage at 20 minutes in. Not bad, not too shabby.
Yeah,
Quinn's still hunting. Look at this. This man does not stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Dragging in Pakazs. Double kill for Quinn.
Hardly lift you above the round.
And let's...
Good.
Oh, he blinks out of
PG, they do have a little bit of this vision, but he's gonna get pushed back, throw some living armor on himself. There's gonna be the Hog coming in from YawaR. They want to kill an Accel, they'll be able to grab it. Don't have anything to cancel out over on Michael, but they see Papita, and Papita's trying to figure out how am I getting away from this. They can see that he's going over to the creeps. He's gonna turn right back around again. We almost have the duel up. Can they buy a little bit more time for Lelis? 4, 3, 2, 1. Are we gonna go in for the duel? He said, don't kill him, he's mine. And YawaR just can't help it, you know. Pores, man. They're the pigs. Our observer's mad. He wanted to see some more damage on Lelis.
Structures are fortified.
Was it maybe even Papita killing himself on...
It's probably that, honestly. I don't think YawaR was like, oh, I'm gonna get it, Lelis. What you gonna do?
I don't think so.
I'm pretty sure it was. It was funny though.
Infamous, if you want to make this move right now, you gotta smoke for it, go.
Oh, look at it, Lelis. They know. They see him. Hook shot doesn't quite connect though. EMP. Lelis forced to run away. Does have that wonderful missile on him, and the rest of the team's here. There's 5 people. All right, Leslau, calm down.
I guess you don't need the smoke. Wow. It just stays.
He was feeling too confident there.
I think the rules for this game have gone out the window about 10 minutes ago. Let's see what else Quincy. And if Infamous finally are going to get a tower here, it is full
Dire's
health
top
again.
tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, they should be able to get this. I don't think they even bother with the tier 1 and bottom. They're just gonna allow YawaR to keep farming because YawaR right now 11k net worth. That's an understatement.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Okay, here's the
Dire's top tower is under
But everyone's
attack.
playing top. They have to know this is coming. There's no way that Infamous doesn't make their top part of the map right now. They are in the Roche pit though. A little bit slow, but oh, never mind. Not with
Dire's
not with that press the attack on YawaR. Too late. You're too late, Infamous. They go for their own smoke, trying to run them out, but again, the jump forward here from Papita. They're gonna try to just keep them alive so he doesn't get the dual damage. They got a lot of it too coming through here. They'll go right over for the egg. They'll be able to take down Lelis first form, but the egg still's gonna be able to go and pop because even here with this BKB, it doesn't seem to matter. Papita's gonna get taken down now, and MSS held up over onto trees because he's trying. Oh man, this is bad. When your core is trying to go and deny himself at 23 minutes into the game, you feel real sad. Michael now again. There's the meme hammer. That's a double kill for Quinn. That's a team wipe on Infamous.
I can see what they've been doing so well recently, though. Their positioning for that fight was very good, but they're just too far behind at this point. If you're like 10k behind in that fight, 8k, I can see how you can get away with that just through sheer position. But Not like this. Not when Quinn has a
Dire's middle tower is under
YawaR
attack.
has that entire Manta Stout complete. He is just going to buy a Scotty straight up. He's going to have it before the second.
Alright, Sun Strike plus the hook shot. Can they get the kill on Quinn? Looks pretty good. Oh, but he's slippery. Although Accel almost grabs him. There's going to be the haunt. Throw it out. They want to go back in on this. It's like Accel's going to get burned down to death. And YawaR's kind of a little far here. Chasing after Papita. There's going to be a nice ice wall and a tornado. He does need some help, but he'll immediately go pop the Manta. In comes Pakazs. They want to take advantage of this. They know that he's gone just maybe a little bit too far, and they have the net. They'll be able to go pull him right back in. Again, Lelis going in for the duel, but the Deafening Blast plus that Snowball is going to be able to keep them alive a little bit longer. They'll turn it back around. They get the kill on Lelis, and there's just so much damage that's coming out from YawaR. Even Pakazs, he's got to run. He can't stand toe-to-toe to him right now as Michael gets left behind, tries to get the final hit here over onto Quinn, and he's just not going to be able to find it. He's too tanky. He's too well taken care of.
I feel so bad for Infamous that they don't get that start. Those abilities would change absolutely perfect.
Invisibility.
If there is no living armor in the game, or if he's just that little bit less over-leveled, Quinn's 100% dead there, but
Dire's
doesn't
middle
pay
tower
off, and
is
instead
under
Infamous
attack.
just baits himself into another bad fight. Look at this.
They're just going back in again. Oh. Effing chat, boys. Still trying to make some moves on Quinn. They've got the Sun Strike. He's gone a little bit too far this time. So there's some signs of life here. But YawaR, again, very powerful. Plus with this Phoenix Egg, oh, the follow-up coming from SVG. He jumps forward. He's got the overgrowth. This egg's gonna pop. So is Accel. He's dead. Papita's next to fall. And they've got their eyes on Michael over on the side. YawaR taking a decent chunk of damage, but he does have the Essence Ring. So he's gonna stay alive a little bit longer. Over on the side, they'll find the kill on Michael. And only Faker is left standing.
I'm not sure what he can do.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
I think they need to go back into the draft and make personally. But also, like, Quincy Crew's just, they're so good. We talk about this, and I know everyone's like, oh, it's kind of like, you know, how Secret's been winning everything in E, right? Quincy Crew is the secret of NA right now. They play so well. And unfortunately, no one has quite made it up to the same tier level as Lelis. He wants this duel. He's going to find Pakazs, and by God, he gets it. What are we looking at now? I hear a haunt coming in too. They're hoping they can maybe grab someone else. And of course it is Accel. He's just gonna try to go for a D-ward or something here. Trying to make time, trying to do anything he can, but eventually just gets stuck over here on the cliff. And down he goes. The GG gets called. They've had enough on Infamous. A 24k net worth lead, 26 minutes. There's no reason to keep subjecting themselves to this. They'll go back to the drawing board here and come in fresh for game number 2.
Yeah, I hope that they can just, you know, push this one aside, feel like, hey, maybe a warm-up problem. You know, they draft. I definitely don't think that IO, as you said, is a good idea if you don't have a ton of other frontline. If when you have that voice board, you know he's going to be able to do something. Even in the draft, Infamous saw how hard they had to change their abilities. Just definitely could a lot there, and you get, you know, to play